Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm Faith and this is Bob.
I don't even know. Are we even recording? I guess so.
Oh, we're recording?
I guess.
I'm Faith and this is Bob.
Okay. All right. Bye, Faith and Bob. Okay. All right. So, y'all are killing me over this Edpuzzle stuff. And my stuff isn't exactly going to look like yours. And so, I am going to go to a student view and see if that will help some things on it. So what you need to do, two things you need to do, how it'll look, is if you go to the modules on the Edpuzzle, first of all, you need to sign yourself up to a class. And so the first way you need to do that is find the module first. Hello, where is the module? There it is. Okay. So you go to the Edpuzzle codes and you find your class period you're in. Okay. And it'll open into a new tab and it'll say, for you guys, this is going to look different than the way it looks on mine. It has here enter name and username and password. So you don't want to do that. You want to come down to the bottom where it says sign in with Google. Okay, so sign in with Google, and then it will have a section there where it brings up your Google, like school Google. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And then it'll bring you into Edpuzzle and it'll say join Miss Pickles 3rd period, 5th period, 7th period class. And then that joins you to my class. Okay, so then close that out. You're good with that. And then you're good with that section of the modules. Okay. So then you've joined that module. I'm going to break you two up. And you've joined that class and you're good with that module. Okay. And so then you want to go to this Crash Course Napoleon video. And it'll say open in a new window. And so you hit that and it will bring this up into a new window. And again, mine looks different because it has your names on it, but it'll be right around in here. Now, the problem that some of you guys are having is I saw it on a couple of students' videos this morning and saw what the situation was. It says there's nothing here. So what I did is I closed this out. I went back to this screen and I hit reload, which for you guys is, I think, is F5. I'm not sure what it is for you guys, but anyway, I hit reload and I'm not even sure what it is on mine. But anyway, when I hit reload, and I'm on a completely different system that you guys are on. Yes, ma'am. But anyway, Webster, what is it reload on yours? Faith, what is reload on the little?
There's a reload button. There's a button on the top that says
Yeah.
it's spinning.
Yeah, the spin. What is it? What is it on yours? F5? Can I see? I can't see from there.
You're talking about the reload button. Is reload button?
Yeah. Okay. It's not okay. It's right above. All right. It's right above 4 on your keypad. So it's right above number 4. So it just looks like the little arrow that goes around there. That's your reload button. Okay. So when you hit reload, and I'm sorry it couldn't look like what it would look like on yours. But on the 2 students I did it for, it loaded this in a new window. It loaded this again. And when I did it, it loaded the video without a problem. So try that, okay? And it worked for them without a problem. All right, so if it loads without a problem, watch the video. It'll have the video. It'll have some questions for you to answer. And then that'll go straight to Canvas for me to grade. Now, if you're still having problems, if you're still having issues and you can't get Edpuzzle to load, I have a workaround, okay? Now, this is only for those who have not done Edpuzzle and cannot get it to load. If you've already done it, you do not have to do this, okay? If you cannot get Edpuzzle to load, here is a crash course video, the same video, but it doesn't stop to ask you questions. And then here are those same questions that are in the Edpuzzle, and you just need to answer those questions, okay? And I'll work out the difference in the grading when we get it fixed, okay? So if you've done Edpuzzle, you do not have to do this, okay? But if you just cannot get Edpuzzle to work, then there's the workaround, okay? Otherwise, you also need to do the Napoleon Who Was He, because you're behind at this point if you have not done this. And then today we're working on the PowerPoint and taking notes on the PowerPoint. And then this Napoleon first PowerPoint quiz needs to be finished by Tuesday. I've had a little bit of a family situation come up that I'm going to have to be out some this afternoon. I may be back, but I may not be back. So my afternoon classes, that's what you need to make sure you're working on. Your Edpuzzle, your Napoleon Who Was He, your PowerPoint, and then that PowerPoint, first PowerPoint quiz, ladies. And make sure you don't get behind, because on Tuesday, I'm moving forward to our next PowerPoint because we got to move on. And at this point, you're going to be, what, 3 grades behind. And you can't afford to get behind on this because we're moving forward. And we've got at least 3 more grades to do starting next week. So you cannot afford to get behind on anything, okay? So if so my afternoon classes, and then those that were already here today, that's the situation on Edpuzzle, how you need to figure that out, or those that are at home, and then things that you need to make sure you're working on, okay? All right, if you have any questions, email me or send me a text on Remind, and we'll figure out what we need to do.